Hey everyone, welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and today we are back with some baseball. Finally back on the schedule with the All-Star break now over. We have a huge slate of MLB kicking off today on this beautiful Friday. Also, real quick, just want to clear up why we were gone for the last week. I was involved in the hurricane that rolled through Texas, so I had no power for the entire week. So I wasn't able to make any videos for you guys. You guys know I will get a video out every single day if I am able to. So I unfortunately had no power, but we are back. We are good, rocking and rolling, and we've got a big slate today. We are going to be getting straight into these picks. I've got a pick for myself, one from Cook, and one from Markets. So something from everyone, and we're attacking a couple different spots here. So first up is going to be my pick, Hunter Brown from the Astros. We're going to be taking his over 17.5 pitching outs. That is a minus 135 on BetMGM right now. And he's going up against the Seattle Mariners, who, if you guys have been watching baseball this season, Seattle is ass. They are not a good team, as we can see by their batting average this season versus strictly right-handed pitchers. It's not much better. I mean, they've only got 2 or 3 guys here that have 250 or higher. Everybody else is sub 236. I mean, just an atrocious lineup versus righties this season. And with the form that Hunter Brown is in right now, I'm liking him to keep that success going. He's hit this line in 10 straight now. And when you're facing the Seattle, they're ranked 22nd in the league for WRC plus, and on-base percentage is ranked 23rd. And over the last 30 days, those numbers have actually gone down to 27 and 26, as we can see right here. Hunter Brown did have a rough start to the season. He didn't start out hot, and actually one of these games was against Seattle, and then he ended up bouncing back with another game versus Seattle and going over, and that kind of kick-started his little run here of 10 straight. So that's our little hiccup to start the year. He's been great ever since, so we're going to be riding with the high hand, going back to Hunter Brown to go over 17.5 pitching outs. And that, again, is going to be a minus 135 as of the time of this recording on BetMGM. Next up, we got a pick from Cook. He has Patrick Corbin, one of his favorite guys to go to. He is going to be going with him to get the alt line of 5+ hits allowed. That is going to be a minus 160 on DraftKings right now. He loves going to Patrick Corbin because he hates Patrick Corbin, but it's with good reason. Patrick Corbin is awful. And when we're looking at him specifically after the All-Star break, I mean, he even makes a note here in his write-up. Patrick Corbin has been awful the last 3 years coming out of the All-Star break. When we're looking at from July 17th to about August 16th, a month of starts, he's had 16 starts, and in those games, he has pitched a combined 73 and a third inning, and he's allowed 109 hits with a 74 ERA, which is an insane 8.8 ERA. And if we look at some of these metrics, just these 5 games following the All-Star break in the last 3 seasons, 2021, he allowed 10 hits, 5 hits, 8 hits, 6, 5, and 7. And then in 22 season, he allowed 9, 8, 7, 5, and 6. And then last season in the 4 games following, he allowed 6, 10, 6, and 4. So historically, he has not been good coming out of the All-Star break. And when we're actually looking at him on the season, he's over this line in 79%, almost 80% on the season in 15 out of 19 games. He is a pitcher that gives up a lot of hits. And in the matchup in particular versus Cincinnati, he's gone over this line in 3 out of 5 versus them over the past couple of years. And this season, he's played them once and he allowed 7 hits. So, the matchup and his numbers on the season favor him going over again today. So again, that is Cook's pick with Patrick Corbin on the alt line of 5+ hits allowed in this one. You can get that on DraftKings for a minus 160. And then to finish off our free plays for the day, we're going with Markets, who has a batter strikeout prop for you guys. He's been doing these batter strikeouts in the Discord, and he's been absolutely killing it on it. So, we're going back with another one today, and he's got Ben Rice going under 1.5 batter strikeouts for the New York Yankees. You see, he's only played in 24 games so far this season, but he's only over this line in 6 out of those 24 games. And, so he's under in 73% of games this season with a 22.7% K rate versus right-handed pitchers. And even, before he was called up, in the AA and AAA respectively this season, he's had a 21.1 and a 20% K rate. So at all levels, he's striking out at a pretty good rate. And today he's going to be facing Zach Eflin, who's in the bottom 26 percentile in K rate on the season with just 18.9%. So he does not strike guys out. So that plays into our favor here with Rice. And although Eflin does have a slightly better split versus left-handed batters with a 22.5%, you know, that's nowhere near elite numbers. He's primarily going to be throwing a sinker and cutter. Those are his two most favorite pitches. And with both of those pitches, he's got a very low 14.1% and 16.7% whiff rate respectively. So not striking a lot of guys out on those pitches. You know, Marcus is catching this line on Bet365 for -150. And he notes here that the reason why the odds are -150 is due to Rice striking out twice versus Eflin on the 10th earlier this month. But having seen him recently, you know, he thinks that this gives Rice an advantage, and he's sure he'll be changing his approach here to focus on contact. And if we're looking at Ballpark Pal, which is a great modeling system, they have the under modeled at a -286 implied odds, which gives us plenty of value here, getting it for a -150. So that is a play from Marcus Markets. He likes Ben Rice of the New York Yankees to go under 1.5 batting strikeouts. And again, you can find that for a -150 on Bet365. But that's going to be it from us. That is the full free betting card. As always, if you guys want all of our top picks, those will be posted in the Discord down below. So be sure to check that out. If you guys want more free plays, go check us out over on Twitter. As always, if you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel. We are uploading every single day except for Sundays. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all things to help the channel grow. And we will see you guys tomorrow for some more MLB action. So good luck on today's bets, and let's cook the books.